here is some really cool shader magic in Unreal Engine. We're going to use a switch, and a switch is basically a way for us to switch between different values in a list using a single value. So we're going to click on here, add a few different array elements. Let's name this red, and then green, and then blue. And then add the correct colors to each of these. So this is going to be red. And then we do green and blue. You can add these vector 3s by holding down the 3 key on the keyboard and just left mouse button. Right, so we have a list now of red, green, and blue hooked up to the switch. And if I now change the switch value to 1, it's going to pick the next one. And then 2 is the blue one. And if we go above that, it picks the default value, which is 0. Now, another cool thing is what we can do is we can hold down the S key on the keyboard and press the left mouse button to get this. And let's make this our switch value. And we can hook it up right in here. If we apply this and save, we now have a parameter with the switch value, and we can change this to 1 to get it green, and 2 for blue, and so on. A thing that they've added in Unreal Engine is that you can actually use an enumeration instead of using this value. So we can go under here, under control type, and change to enumeration. I'm going to see if there's something called RGB. I'm not sure. Let's just check this one and see if it has anything. Nope, it doesn't. So let's just make our own. I'm going to go up here to enumeration, just call this RGB, save that, and go into the asset by going here, open up the asset, and let's just define 3 different ones. Let's do red, green, and blue. Save this, go back in here and save this. What we can now do is we can use the switch parameter to change the switch value in our switch, which will change the colors. And instead of having to type a number, which is a bit more difficult to know what it will result in, we can use the enum we made to easily change between red, green, blue, or the max value of the enum. It's super handy, and it's a bad example in this case because you might want to do something more than just change the colors. This could be used to change textures, or it could be used to change different algorithms of how something is calculated for a material, and it's super, super handy. And the enum function was recently added, so definitely go ahead and use it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.